Best described as a land of mountains, lakes, and quaint villages, Switzerland has a lot more to offer. With more than 700 lakes, it's one of the most beautiful countries in the world. Enjoy the picturesque views of the Alps and also find the world's longest stairway which takes you to the top of the mountain. Here we will be covering the Interlaken, which boasts spectacular views of 3 famous Swiss mountains. Moreover, stroll through the cobblestone streets of Lausanne and be mesmerized by the world-class cathedral and castles. Lake Geneva. Lake Geneva is Europe's largest alpine lake that sits on the route of the Rhone River, on the boundary between France and Switzerland. Widely famous as the second largest freshwater body in Central Europe, it mesmerizes with its pristine beauty and clear waters. Most incredible destinations in the Lake Geneva region include the Opera House and the Grand Theatre, which orchestrate international acts. Geneva is a French-speaking town with parks and gardens surrounding the lake, and it's a lovely spot to stroll among the historic buildings. This picturesque region entices tourists with picture postcard mountain cliffs, vineyards, tall spruces, structures, and medieval palaces sprinkled across the slopes. Take a stroll along Jet 2, a fountain in Lake Geneva throwing water 150 meters into the air. Bern. Bern lies in a spectacular location offering old-world charm and a combination of palaces, parks, and gardens which make Bern a truly scenic city. This city holds the country's rich history through perfectly preserved medieval buildings and museums. Bern Historical Museum is a great place to get familiar with Switzerland's history. Situated on a mountain and encircled by the stunning Eyre River, the city's medieval old town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here you can stroll along the cobbled streets and explore the shops, cafes, bookstores, and restaurants. Lucerne. This city has it all, from flashing blue lakes, medieval villages and waterfront treks to frescoed historic structures and modern sunsplash plazas. Located at the foothills of picture-perfect Mount Pilatus, this gorgeous city is famous for its scenic Lake Lucerne and intricately preserved medieval bridges. Chapel Bridge is the city's most famous landmark, which dates back to the 14th century. Visit the old town of Lucerne, which still preserves the old burghers' houses and timber-frame buildings bordering the stone streets. Tourists love getting on a ride on the Cog Railway from Lake Lucerne to a height of 1,798 meters on Mount Rigi. From the tops, views go far away, reaching the Black Forest in Germany. In the town, there's a Swiss transport museum that exhibits all sorts of transportation such as air and space trips, railway locomotives, and a planetarium. Interlaken. Interlaken Swiss town will make you immediately fall in love with scenic beauty of the panoramic landscape. Snuggled between the Lake Thun and Lake Bruns, Interlaken is no less than heaven. With superlative skiing, toboggan rides, miles of sledding tracks, and snowboarding, all with fantastic sights of the peaks. To entertain tourists, Zermatt, located in the center of town, showcases flower gardens, hotels, and cafes. Many climbers consider Interlaken a base camp to start their alpine adventures because of the mighty peaks of the Eiger, Monk, and Jungfrau. Besides carving an easy way to the Alps, this town offers excellent opportunities for hiking, climbing, abseiling, and kayaking. Here you can spend time cruising around the lakes. To admire the scenery from the top, go for cable cars, chair lifts, and ski lifts. St. Moritz. St. Moritz is undoubtedly one of the world's top mountain destinations, with pristine lakes, glaciers, rugged peaks, and alpine forest. Quietly sitting in an alpine valley 1,800 meters above sea level, its charm lies in exceptional skiing, luxurious hotels, and top-notch restaurants. Visitors are warmly welcomed to St. Moritz to enjoy a variety of exciting activities, a wide range of shopping, and tons of great opportunities for apres ski. Snow-covered mountains invite winter sports enthusiasts to participate in skiing, snowboarding, and skating on the famous 1.2-kilometer-long Cresta Run. The glitz and glamour of this town make the best nightlife in Switzerland. So when the mountains are cloaked in darkness, locals and tourists come out to party in many lounges, bars, and clubs that sparkle like stars throughout the Alpine metropolis. Zermatt. Zermatt is a charming village snuggled at the foot of Switzerland's iconic pointed peak, the Matterhorn. Heaven for ski lovers, Zermatt offers Switzerland's highest ski resort, so skiers and snowboarders can spend most of their time hitting the slopes, which showcase incredible mountain views. This place is brimming with international resorts, charming cottages, world-class restaurants, and hotels. During winter, cable cars with skiers up snow-covering mountains. However, hikers love to summit the Alps in the summer. You can't even find a trail for cyclists, and climbers can get guides all year round. With no exaggeration, the Matterhorn is a great place for travelers to explore all the stunning nature spots near the Alps and an abundance of hiking trails. Swiss Grand Canyon. The Renault, known as the Swiss Grand Canyon, is a deep gorge covered by lush meadows and green hilltops. No wonder it's one of the most beautiful landscapes in Switzerland, offering plenty for hikers, bird watchers, and nature lovers. It's a scenic location where the run winds through the gorge and along the 350-meter-high, vertical wide hilltops for 14 kilometers. There are also 3 crystal blue mountain lakes: Lax Lake, Crystal Lake, and Kuma Lake at Flims. Visitors head for the Swiss Grand Canyon to enjoy natural landscapes and follow well-kept hiking trails while taking a glimpse of various rare animals and plants such as orchids. Moreover, challenge yourself to go rafting with stunning views of the cliffs all around. Swiss National Park. Switzerland's only national park is a lovely retreat offering beautiful scenery, wildlife, hiking paths, and excursion destinations for thrill seekers. Sitting on the border with Italy, it encompasses more than 170 square kilometers and is considered the oldest reserve in the Alps. During winter, nature lovers can witness the forested mountains covered in a blanket of snow, which gives dramatic views. For the hikers, it flaunts 15 miles of trails, and the passage is dotted with waterfalls and azure-colored lakes. The sky-high peaks look as though it has been carved by God's fair hand. The Swiss National Park provides shelter for some rare wildlife, which frequently gets spotted at higher elevations such as red deer, chamois, ibex, and more than 100 species of birds. Lausanne. Visit Lausanne, rising beautifully above the north shore of Lake Geneva, which serves as a major getaway to Romanesque and Gothic cathedrals. You can explore the old town and several renowned museums, so this is an appealing city to add to your bucket list. Its old town is filled with picture-perfect cobblestone streets and attractive structures. Be sure to check out Place de la Palude, a beautiful square located within the old town of Lausanne. Among many historical structures, the Place de Rumines stands out due to the 5 different museums which are hidden inside that building. Besides visiting museums and cathedrals, enjoy taking a boat ride on Lake Geneva. Zurich. Zurich is the most awaited place that fascinates tourists with dozens of museums and a well-preserved old town containing medieval and Renaissance buildings. Sitting at the northwestern end of Lake Zurich, Zurich is Switzerland's largest city and acts as an economic and cultural hub. Start your journey along Lake Zurich, where you can hike or cycle around the perimeter of the lake. Be sure to check out some of the man-made beaches. In Zurich, there is an abundance of historic churches, world-class museums, and eminent architecture. Located inside a fairy castle, the Swiss National Museum tells a tale of Switzerland's cultural history, which is not to be missed. Its cobbled streets offer a walking tour along with quaint shops, cafes, and galleries. For breathtaking views of the city and the lake, head to Uetliberg. An ideal destination for romantic couples, Switzerland offers heart-pumping activities which you have to experience at least once. It's more than just an impeccable piece of land on earth with diverse traditions, cultures, and even languages. While appreciating heavenly places, don't forget to treat yourself with Swiss chocolates.